Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'd like to review today the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. I had been using the Galaxy Active 2 since real early last year. Went and got this one about a month ago. I figured I'd wait till I got used to it before I do a review. Packaging is different. This is the original box.
Pigeon. Yeah, they're continuing our walk. Some pigeons here on the top.
갑자기 내게 나타나준 너. 난 아무 말도 할 수가 없었지.
Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. I'd like to review today the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. I had been using the Galaxy Active 2 since real early last year. Went and got this one about a month ago. I figured I'd wait till I got used to it before I do a review. Packaging is different. This is the original box. There is a link I will put in the description of this video to the review of this watch, which I did, I believe, in January of last year. This is going to get sent to somebody, but right now we'll just kind of use it for illustration a little bit later. So I'm going to do a little fake unboxing on this one. Not going to spend much time. This watch has already been configured, so some of the packaging doesn't look like it's original. So let's just get to the unboxing here. So guys, this is the box for the Galaxy Watch Active. Again, like I mentioned before, this is second unboxing. It's already been out and used, but basically you just pull the top off. The watch just lays in there as it is. What you can see about the watch, the major difference, if we can remember how the Active 2 was set up, it was kind of plasticky on the bands. The other watch was more designed for exercise and being active. They did away with the bezel. I have a link to the in my description to the old video, so if you want to watch that. So just letting you know on this review, I'm not going through every menu, every bell and whistle. I'm just going to talk about what I see as the differences between the two watches. Not a full comparison. The one thing you can see about this watch is it has the bezel on it. It's already been turned on. The bezel does move you through the different screens. The bezel also wakes up the watch too. You will remember on the old watch, on the Active 2, they did away with the bezel. It kind of had a touch bezel where you could just physically move your finger around and it would kind of behave like this. I really like this design better. This feels more like a real watch. You know, I'm not that heavily into the exercise scene. I just like the smartwatch features and if I want to exercise. So this one is kind of a balance between the both. This original Active 2 is more geared toward exercise. This was the 40 millimeter smaller watch and had all the colorful bands and whatnot. So basically, if you want to turn it on, you could wake it up with the bezel, or you could also put it back to sleep just like before by touching on it, and you could wake it up by touching any of the buttons. So the other thing too, leather band on there. Just feels and looks more like a real watch. Same array of sensors in the back, a little heavier. This is the 45 millimeter model. So again, I really like the feel of it. It just feels like a standard watch. So guys, the next thing I want to look at is the major feature that sets this Galaxy Watch 3 apart from this one. Beside the build quality, there's only one major difference in this one. And this one is it can do the blood oxygen level reading. They both have the heart arrhythmia monitoring, which I believe is the EKG setting. I've used it on this one. It works pretty well, and it works on this one. So other than the build quality, you have the blood oxygen monitor, and you have different bands. So I'm going to try to demonstrate that feature on video. It might be a little hard with the viewing angle, but let's go ahead and try it. Okay guys, we're going to try to get a blood oxygen measurement, which is one of the main features of this watch. They do recommend that you keep your hand still My head is cut off on purpose, by the way. My blood oxygen measurement app is in the form of a widget. It's toward the end of my screen. It's right here. My last reading was 97. I'm not sure you can see that. It is upside down from this perspective. I will push the measure button. They do say to keep it still, like I said, and you have to put your hand up by your heart. So I'm going to hit the measure button. I'm going to hit OK. And let's just see what happens. It's supposed to be very still. It takes about 40 seconds. So I'm not too sure if my talking is affecting it. We'll see, won't we? It liked it. 98% reading on there, and I keep getting a warning about Bixby on here, and I'm not going to update it. So you can see here you got a good reading if you are following the rules, and you keep your arm like this and you put it up. So might try to demonstrate another feature here in a second. Hey guys, the next feature we're going to try to demonstrate here is the ECG, the heart rhythm. It will tell you if there's a sign of arrhythmia or anything like that going on. Again, you got to keep your arms still and try not to talk. It has worked before if I talk lowly. The app is here. If you swipe over a couple times, it looks like a little heartbeat symbol. And it has orange and purple. So you click on that. It will warn you that this app is not meant to detect a heart attack, and if you continue to get bad readings on your rhythm, to consult a health professional. So you click OK to get it started, and put your hand on the top big button, and it is now reading it. It takes 30 seconds. You can see a little bit there on the watch if you're looking closely. It's showing my rhythm. It is sending this data over to the phone, and it's viewable in the various apps. There is exactly 10 seconds left. If you see the rhythm isn't looking right on the watch, then it won't give you a good result, of course, and if it keeps happening. Okay, this is done. It does say on here the ECG does not show signs of arterial fibrillation. It says it will not show signs of a heart attack. It says if you have any medical emergency, contact your health professional, the emergency room. Right now my heartbeat is 85 beats a minute. It's kind of high. Maybe it was a coffee I'm drinking. That data has been sent to the app on the phone. So basically that reading is very helpful, and if you keep doing it, it can monitor your heart. Okay, I want to come back here in a minute. Okay, what I want to do, guys, real quick is just take out this old watch and just show you how the Galaxy app can switch between two watches, because I do have both of them configured. Like I said, soon I'm going to send this back to my honey there in the Philippines. So to turn this on, it's the same as the other one. You hold down the bottom button, and it's booting up. As I said before, very similar to the old watch. Just as you can see, it does have a little less capabilities. Again, the link to my old review is in the description, which was from January. The charger for this watch is underneath this black circle. If you want to take it out, I'm not, because I'm intending to pack this thing up and ship it away. Accessories are in there. The watch is loaded up. That was the last watch face. It's connecting to the Wi-Fi, so it's still configured. So what I want to do is show on the screen grab recording how easy it is to switch between both the watches. So we're going to go ahead and get off of this recording for a minute and go back to the screen grab. So guys, what we're going to do now is just show how easy it is to switch between two watches when you have them configured. You go back to Galaxy Wearable. Right now it does look like it's showing the Galaxy Watch 3 as the active watch it's connected to. You go here, you can see there's a Galaxy Watch Active 2. If you click on that, it's loading. I can hear this watch that I'm wearing on my arm. It is making a noise. It vibrated. It let me know I was disconnected from the Galaxy Watch 3. It is now connecting to the Galaxy Watch 2. And literally, this watch is active. Now it's actually showing everything that's going on with this watch. All notifications, all settings. Since this watch is going away, I'm going to go ahead and switch this back to the Galaxy Watch 3. The Galaxy Watch 2 will vibrate in a minute and will let me know that it has been deconfigured or disconnected. It's connecting to the watch. So that's, in a nutshell, guys, how the interfaces work. And basically I didn't go through every menu, but you could see how you could go in and configure the watches and see your health and see your historical health and exercise if you choose to configure the watch for that. And it looks like I will need to, otherwise I wasted a whole lot of money on this watch. So I'm going to go back to the regular recording now and go ahead and, as all those readings I took, they go places and you can view the results of that. So they have a dedicated Samsung Health monitor, and it looks like the only thing I can see that it's looking at is that ECG. And the last test I took, which was minutes ago, says it did not show any signs of fibrillation. If you click on it, you get a more detailed view. You can share the report. It looks like a good steady rhythm. It even gives the heart rate of 85 beats per minute. You could go back and view the history. And I've done it a few times, as you can see, all the way back to, it even stores data from the other watch. Yeah, just to let you know, everything you're doing on, no matter what watch you have, as long as they have the same features, your data is backed up, even from the old watch. So we're going to go ahead and get out of this. All the other data is going to the Samsung Health app, the green one here. So the summary screen tells you how many steps you walked, your active time today. I don't do much exercise, but if you want to, you can go in and start the different exercise patterns. I'm going to deny that for right now because I was just doing it for illustration purposes, but there it's storing all the exercise data. Sometimes this watch will misinterpret when you're moving around. It's told me before I've started a workout and I haven't. Maybe the sensors are not always accurate as to what you're doing. So anyways, all your exercise data is there, and you can configure things. The food you have to enter manually. Your weight you have to enter manually. If you leave this watch on while you're sleeping, you will get sleep data. You can see that I had this watch sitting for 7 hours and 30 minutes last night because I did take it off and laid it to the side. So that's how long I had it laying. But if you do keep it on your arm, it knows when you're going to get up to go to the bathroom or moving around. It will record your sleep. So I'm going to cancel out of that. Heart rate is kept, and all the different readings are saved historically. Blood pressure is entered manually. Blood glucose is going to be entered manually. So far, the watch can't do that. You can see right there at the bottom too, blood oxygen, my last reading that I did for the 17th. I had 2 readings for today. You can see that. If you slide across this calendar here, if you see a blue dot, that's a day you did the blood oxygen. And you can go all the way back. There's a day that I had some spotty readings going all the way back. And it's because I was not holding the watch properly and it was not snugly on my arm. So Samsung Health app has a lot of data, especially for exercise if you want to configure all that. And historical data will be saved. The watch will sync with the phone, and that data will be uploaded to Samsung Cloud. Okay, the other thing I'm going to look at real quick is just the interface. It hasn't changed much since before. So Galaxy Wearable, you can configure your watch faces and everything like that. You can skip the ads if you want to. So this will basically save your watch face. So right there at the top, you can see which watch face I have on now. If you click on that, you can see more data about the watch itself, the battery, storage capacity, just things that are going on right now with the watch. You can edit the name if you want. You could go in and remove apps and widgets. You could configure your notifications, which ones you want to hear, which ones you don't. You can manage apps, remove them, add them, change the order of them. You could change the sound, the vibration. You could go in and change the display if you want, how bright it is. You could also, anything here, you could almost do all that on the watch. You can actually find your watch. You can use the phone to make the watch sing. It's kind of pairing up with the Samsung SmartThings app I have. So the Galaxy Wearable app will go in and configure your watch and customize it when you need to. You can see there that the Galaxy Watch Active 2 had been configured before. So I just want to do something real quick. I'll be back in a minute here. This is a screen grab recording I'm doing. And hey guys, this is basically how it charges. I got this thing connected to a power bank right now. Basically it looks like a little flat puck. It's a inductive charger like any other wireless charger. Basically, you want to lay the watch snugly on there. You'll feel the magnetic click. And it should charge up. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the power bank. And you can see right there it says 80%. It'll give you a progress wheel. It'll tell you 30 minutes until full charge. And you want to make sure that the source you're charging with this is sufficient. So this power bank is okay. There's some old chargers, if you're trying to use an old cell phone charger, it may not be enough to charge the wireless charger. If you got one of those USB multi-charging towers, that'll work. Or a stronger power bank, or you can connect it to a laptop or a computer. So right now the screen goes into a real dim mode. Not too sure if you can see that. I touched it, so I woke it up. So that's basically how it charges from about from 0%. I've had it down to 10, so let me correct myself. It would take about 2 hours to charge. So that's charging, guys. So guys, we've gone through how the interfaces work on the watch, how to do the blood oxygen reading, how to do the ECG feature on the new watch. So, I mean, it has a lot more features for your health, I would say, on the newer Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. But, you know, to me, they're both amazing watches. You know, I really do prefer the build quality on the newer one. It feels more like a man's watch. That's just my opinion. I like the traditional band. This one does have a wide array of bands you could replace. You could try different colors. I'm sure this one does too, but I did see it's a lot more versatile with bands. If you're more of an exercise, on-the-go person, then this would be the watch. It's lighter, you know, it's smaller. This was the 40 millimeter. There is one size bigger, I think 44. But if you're on the go, this watch has every single feature in it except that blood oxygen monitor. So for exercise purposes, this is your watch. It's still very relevant. The software is exactly the same. There's a little more storage on this watch. And I'm telling you, it doesn't really affect the overall functionality if you're just using these for exercise and health monitoring. I don't use it for listening to music. There's a lot of things it does. And you know, most of all, I forgot to say this, both of these can take and receive calls. The sound is a little bit low, but you can receive texts, you can send texts. So in that fashion, they're the same. So this one's gonna do my honey just fine because she's a lot more active and exercises and it's a lot lighter. This one's fine for me because of its build quality. You know, it looks more like a traditional watch. And I would say if you want a more stylish looking watch and you want that O2 reading, then get this one. If you're more active and you don't want to feel something so heavy on your arm, get this one. So I'm not going to give a verdict because they're both very excellent watches. They're both still for sale. This Galaxy Active 2 is going for like $150 now because it's last year's model. This one will cost you right around $400, and I think the other one's like $480. I think it has more memory, it's a little bit larger, and they have a titanium version too. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, I'm linking to the old watch review, the Active 2, in the description of this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Please subscribe to our channel. Please hit the like button and the reminder bell so you will know every time we upload a video. Thanks for watching, guys.